Hello. Welcome back, folks. Here we are for Bwoah Racing League season number 6, and we are headed for the 5th round of the season in Miami, here in the United States. Short qualifying and a 50% race is coming up right for you. And here we have about 12 drivers out on the track today. Home race for the Haas drivers, as Haas, well, is their home here. And yes, indeed, exactly, we have 12 drivers out on track. And let's see what the weather's looking like. I can already see some clouds over there, and that might just be some rain heading towards the end of qualifying. As always, be in the comps box, have no idea what's gonna happen out on track, and it's only a matter of time before these drivers also find it out for themselves. Looks like it's just gonna stay a little bit dry for now, and a bit of clouds, a bit overcast weather. Well, let's hope a bit of rain at the end might just spice it up, so drivers would want to go for their early runs right now. To those who are joining in the chat, welcome once again. We are here for round number 5. It is the Miami GP, and first laps are almost underway. And today we don't have Sarthak with us just yet in the comms box. Hopefully he makes it towards the end. Otherwise you'll have to entertain me all alone. Chat, stay with me. We have an amazing Miami Grand Prix on the way, and there you can see Signic already getting in trouble with UK in qualifying in the first sector. Not even a minute has passed, and they're already having trouble out on track. UK and Signic just having a little bit of a love tap out there. Not a good position for Signic though, as he gets a 5th place grid penalty, which will set him back for the start of the race. There we go. As you can see, the middle sector, we can ride on board with Signic here. As you can see, this is probably going to be the slowest but most technical section of the circuit, and getting traction out of here, getting a good drive, getting a good momentum through this sequence of corners in sector 2 is going to be so crucial to gain some lap time. Half a second or more you can lose or gain just by getting it right. And drivers who have started their laps, let's see, we have Horning right out on track, the sole Ferrari for today, and he will be the first one to start his lap. Let's see. And already a yellow flag at the back of the grid, and that is Gouts, who is just making some space before he starts his hot lap. So all good over there. Back to Horning, who's just completed the first sector, and on to the second sector, where it's just, well, a pretty long back straight here with a few kinks along the way. And here comes a heavy braking zone and into the slowest part of the circuit. This is going to be very tricky, and here it's a right, and then here we are at the Mickey Mouse section, the tightest corner on this track, and it's gonna be testing the driver's skills and patience on the throttle here. It looks like Horning is doing it pretty safely. Oh, very close to the walls on the exit, just pushing it ever so close to the wall. There you go, cross the last corner. They're mounting the curb on the entry there. That's not going to gain you that much time. If anything, it's going to lose you a bit of momentum down the straight. But Horning sets the first lap of the session, goes 29.3, immediately beaten by Kuberabi by over 0.8 of a second. Next across the line will be the other Haas of Signic across the line. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Just a 10th separating the two Haases here. And well, NB says sorry to spoil the party here. He goes P1 for now with a 27.6, and the times are already pretty quick for the first lap time here. A few more times coming in. Freeze slots in P5 for now, and well, that's another lap, and that's Gouts, who's just squeezed it into P6, and as I say that, he's dropping down to P7. Andre slots in into P4. First laps pretty sketchy, I must say, for some drivers. Perhaps taking it a bit safely. Don't want to be invalidating or worse, crashing out in the first lap. Big man Joe still in the pits. I wonder if he's up to something. Perhaps only 2 runs to save some soft tires for the race. What's happening in the race? I have no idea. And one driver who has not set a representative time yet is UK, and he is going for another lap here, but he's very low on battery, 17%, 16% as he heads into this slow section. He should have enough for the back straight, but looks like he has invalidated his lap. No, he's just blinking. That means he has backed off for now. There you go. This sector once again is gonna catch a lot of drivers. Oversteer on the chicane. Would you want to take the curb? Would you want to avoid the curb? Let us know in chat. How do you like to take that sector 2? For me, I like to take it, but at the same time I wish I can avoid it, but there's no way to avoid that, because by taking it you gain some time. A few more lap times might be coming in. Big man Joe, well, finally he will set a time by going out now, and he will have enough time for 2 runs here. Another one to cross the line and start another lap is RB Ferrello down in P9. Not a first good, oh, I was gonna say not a good first lap, but that was a good slide there at the end of sector 1 at turn 7. Turn 7 is gonna be monitored this weekend. Hopefully the drivers are gonna watch out for their rivals extending the track and exceeding the track limits and gaining an advantage. Hopefully the drivers stay within the limits, but there's no guarantee of that. RB Ferrello now into the end of sector 2, the tricky part of sector 2. Let's see on board if we can go on board with him and see how he does this section. Chooses to avoid the curb, runs a little bit wide there, and then you have to flick it back left, takes the curb and then rides so close to the wall. You could almost feel the nerves when you're riding that close to the wall. Alright, let's see. Now activating the DRS in about 1 second. There you go. Here you go, DRS on this mini pit straight. RB Ferrello does not improve on his lap time and keeps the P9 for now. There's still plenty of time, 10 minutes to go, and he will be pretty good to go. Big man Joe, who we saw almost had a good race in Imola, destroyed by incidents and a bit of bad luck. Will he be able to make some comeback in this race? Let's see as he's about to start his lap. Alright, that's the end of sector 1, and nicely done there. Not really taking too many risks for his first run. The walls are pretty close, so one mistake and into the wall you may go, and from there it's either you lose your wing or you lose the entire car. Into the tight sector 2 here, and this tight section is gonna get even tighter. Oh, what's happened to Freeze there? What's happened to Freeze? Parked up in the wrong way. That is not gonna help his case. So he's gonna be the last driver on track, so he's out for now. Big man Joe, purple middle sector. I wonder if that's good enough to put him somewhere in the realms of the 27s. Envy seems to be the only one being able to make a move into the 27s for now. Oh, misses the apex. That's quite wide, and you're gonna lose a bit of time by doing that, big man Joe. But across the line, what will this be? Only a P5, 1.4 second off the pace. But look at the midfield there. Look at the midfield just from Kubarabi onwards. It's not too far off. You miss one corner, you may lose all the time. You hit the apex, you might just get it back. Let's see as a few more drivers now coming across the horning. Well, he started another lap. He's into the pits. Another place where you want to be careful in Miami is the pit entry. Well, some drivers get caught out by the entry speed at the chicane-ish pit entry and get a 5-second penalty in the race. I bet you there's going to be at least one of them doing that. Alright, now the driver to start a lap. There you go. The Haas pair are coming across. And Signic will be the first one to cross. And oh wow, that's a good lap. Puts him immediately within 5/10 of NB already. But he still has some work to do if he wants to take the pole. Front row, doesn't sound too bad. UK's into the pits now, so he's abandoned his lap. But a representative time from him puts him in P5 for now. And that doesn't look good. Envy has disconnected from the session, which means, well, he has set a provisional pole time, so he can come back anytime. And hopefully his pole is still there. This just opens up the opportunity for other drivers to step up. And if he returns just in time for the race, he will be lucky to keep his P1. And there you go. Signic now, I'm assuming that's going to be his in-lap by that blinking light. Andre, well, someone who has been pretty quick in the past 4 races is not really showing his pace just yet. And he's down in P4. 1 second off the pace. Street as well. 1.2 second off the pace. So looks like Envy and the Haas pairs are kicking off this weekend on a strong note. Dishy, they're setting a purple middle sector as well. And this looks like a pretty good lap. Envy has rejoined, so that's good news for him. 1 or 2 more runs, he may just squeeze it in. Dishy across the final corner there. Starts to blink. Looks like he's running out of battery, running out of juice. That's not going to gain you time down the straight. But where can he go? He goes still P7. Not much of an improvement. I must say, okay, my mistake there. He did improve his lap time. So from 2.2, now he's just 1.3 behind the lead. So a bit more and he can jump up to P4. Let's see who is next to cross the line. Andre is going to go back to the pits. It looks like UK is on an out lap. So he will be the first one to attempt possibly his third and final lap over here. A little bit of a lock up there from Horning into turn 1, locking up the outside. Oh, that's a spin from Horning, and the Ferrari is into the walls, spinning at turn 3, and that is possibly, yes, and there's confirmation that his entire wing is gone. So this run will be abandoned. Can he get back to the pits in time without incurring further damage? And here comes UK, who will start his lap, and let's see. Into turn 1, no lockups from UK though, so that's pretty good. Now here's the tricky part, the fast sector 1. You can lose the car pretty easily if you push the limits a little too far. And here you go, the S section. A left and then a right and then another left comes up, and it's an unwinding turn 7 here to end sector 1 very soon. And there you go. Now DRS straights comes pretty quickly. A long DRS straight as well. This is going to be one of the main overtaking opportunities, and the next one is going to be after the Mickey Mouse section. 2 long DRS zones followed by a third one on the pit straight. 3 DRS zones for drivers to keep in touch of their rivals ahead and make an overtake attempt. You get into into the middle part of the sector 2, and the tricky part, as I like to say it again and again, so far looks like he's done it pretty well. A bit of yellow flags going on, possibly some cars just going slow to prepare for their hot laps. UK up 3.5 tenths. That is looking like in the realms of a second row for him for now. And across the line, there you go. UK now takes P4 away from Andre. 8 tenths behind the pace though. That's a massive statement by Envy just by setting the lap time in his first attempt. That's gonna take a little bit of work from the others to beat it. Signic, the closest one to him, how can he fare this time around? He's into sector 2. He's down by a tenth and a half, almost 2 tenths down actually. So sector 2, this is where he's gonna make up his time. Can he make his up? Coming to the end of sector 2, takes the bumps very nicely. And here you go, one more important traction zone. Coming out of the corner, he gains a tenth and a half in the middle sector. Purple middle sector for him. Can he gain any more into the final corner and on the exit? It's all gonna come down to this. Very little bit of a minor improvement there. I will say not too bad of an effort. Envy goes even faster now with a 27.3, goes 3 tenths quicker than his previous lap time. 7 tenths the gap now to the next fastest guy on track. UK, who has, well, he was going for another lap I assume, but that's invalidated, so into the pits he will go. Next to come across the line, let's see, across the final corner, it is Dishy, who will try to improve his lap. This time he is 1.6 seconds off the pace. Can he gain any more time? Is he going to start another lap? He has abandoned his previous lap. Only 50% battery to go. 8 tenths up. And he's still in P8. Well, nicely done there. No shenanigans into turn 7. No oversteer, no understeer. Looks like he might just gain a bit more on the straight. It's gonna be another battle of the strategies and also downforce levels in this track. Do you want to go for the cornering performance or do you want to go for the straight line speed and park it in the corners? These drivers will definitely show us once the race begins. Dishy though, looks like he's running out of juice. UK is retired. That's in the pit lane, so that's the end of his qualifying. So he will take no further part. P4 for him. Envy has retired as well. He's in the pit, so that's well, I will say confidently pole is secured for him for now. Can anyone improve by 7 tenths? Take that away from him. Looks like Kubarabi might give it a go for the pole or even for P2 to take it away from his teammate RB Fellow, another one to retire his back into the pits. So he will be starting from P11 on the back row of the grid, and we know how much work he can put in from the back row. Kubarabi now, will he be getting some tow from his teammate? No, he does not. So I was wondering if the teammates will be working together to get a better position, but 2 and 3 seems to be good enough for them. You can hear a little bit of wheel spin there from Kubarabi in the middle sector, trying to get the traction down. Another traction zone here. It's all going to be about the exits to make an overtake, and down you go into the DRS straight. DRS activated, the flap is wide open. One last braking zone. Can he improve by 3 tenths? Andre, in the meantime, out of nowhere, goes P2. 4 tenths behind still behind Envy. Wow, I will say that's a very good lap by Envy indeed. Kubarabi, he will come across the line, not much of an improvement, only half a tenth, similar to his teammate. So quite closely matched in terms of pace, I will say. And next one, anyone else coming across the line? Dishy has, oh my goodness, that was pretty close to the Haas. Can Dishy improve anymore? Looks like it's almost done. He's back into the pits. One more driver, Big Banjo, yet to make his yet to complete his final lap. Now he will do so, coming across the last corner here. One more and keep it tight to the right. Can he improve anymore? P3, P4 it is for Big Banjo. What a lap, what a lap indeed. Now he will lock out the second row, separating the Haas drivers in their home race here. And just like that, folks, 18 minutes are over. Short qualifying has ended. And there you go. Envy gets pole position here in Miami Grand Prix. Andre will line up alongside him to lock on the first row of the grid. Will he get a better exit? Will Envy get a better exit? We're about to find out as we head into the formation lap, which Sarthak greatly loves, but is not here today. Oh, and not to forget Signic, who had that 5-place grid penalty from that earlier collision. Boy, that was a hefty collision there, I must say. Just a tap, but possibly a bit of misjudgment from Signic. That means he will be starting down in P8, which will promote Big Man Joe up to P3, Kubarabi up to P4, UK will go up to P5, Dishi goes up to P6, Streeter will take P7. And there you go. Grid is ready for the race, and we are not too far away from the race beginning. And there you can see Big Man Joe. Oh wow, he did indeed go out on the intermediates to set down some rubber. Not UK though this time. It's Big Man Joe to lay down rubber on the intermediates. The tradition continues. Here we go. To the folks joining us in the chat right now, welcome once again. Here we are for Bwoah Racing League season number 6, and this is round number 5. We are in Miami, so it's gonna be a 50% race coming right up. Skies are clear. I love to see that, and everyone is leaving the session. I wonder if that's a lobby restart on the way. We'll get a confirmation pretty soon. All right, so folks, thank you for tuning in, and we have a confirmation from the lobby host and the drivers that we will be having a restart. So Signic might just be lucky to get that 5 place dropped. Or will he not get lucky? Will he be starting P8? Will he be starting P3? It will be a surprise for us as we head into the restart. So we will be back very shortly, and stay tuned. In the meantime, get your popcorns, get your tea, get your coffee, and we will be right back. Hello, alright folks, welcome once again, and here we go. The restart is almost underway, 30 seconds to go, and we have full, well, I was gonna say full grade. We have all the 12 drivers from before rejoining the session, and surprise, surprise, maybe not a surprise, it is gonna be a fully dry session, but it's gonna be fully sunny. So will be interesting to see if there's gonna be a change in weather. I don't know, but if that icon is correct, sunny means it's not gonna rain, so we're not gonna have any wet weather shenanigans around here. Pretty sure the drivers will be happy to have a dry race as well. And let's see, and heading into the race, I wonder if some of the drivers got their penalty removed. Let's see if Signing will get to start in P3 in their home race, or will he be down in P8? We'll find out very shortly. Tire strategy as well. Once again, as always, as you know, it's a simple but lame one stop in every track. How I wish we can have two stops in the game. However, safety cars and virtual safety cars, it's always a possibility. So who will bring out the safety car, who will bring out the virtual safety car, and who will take a gamble on the softs at the start to make up some positions? I already have a few names, and let's get into the race director before we get kicked out of the lobby once again like last week, and see what tires everyone's on. Hards, damn, that's a very boring choice, I must say. Till today everyone's going for the hard tires. Is no one gonna take a risk? Come on, someone, put on the soft tires, give us a show for the first few laps. Perhaps a early safety car will bail you out. Maybe some mediums. Let's see if anyone would like to take some medium tires out on track over here today. No? Very interesting. Alright, the countdown has begun. Let's just get out of the race director before Imola happens once again. If you know what happened last week, you know we had a horrible time into the race director and we were not able to get into the race. And for the first time ever, two commentators were stuck in a lobby and the game did not allow us to leave a game. Good times. But anyway, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and countdown is over. Let's get into the formation lap. This is where drivers will want to warm up their tires, and once again, let's just double confirm the tire selection that everyone has gone for. Kubarabi! Finally, someone has taken up the challenge of going on a different set of tire. Kubarabi might just have a good first opening lap. They mean the same thing, Dalvin. Yes, they do. Kubarabi might just have a good first lap here and make some overtakes into a favorable position. Andre and Envy could drag him along if they manage to keep it in the front too. And his teammate, meanwhile, Signic, who has got that that unfair 5th place penalty, I'll put it that way, for a little love tap with UK in the qualifying. He will be starting P3 after all. Envy P1 once again. It's becoming more of a theme these days. Envy starting in front. Can he keep in front though? As we have seen in the past races, incidents in lap 1, incidents throughout the race, and well, self-induced mistakes can happen to any of them, and that may come in costly at the end. Hard tire runners, they want to be going long till about lap 15, lap 16 maybe as early as lap 13 they can jump onto the mediums till the end. Kubarabi, meanwhile, I'm guessing he'll wish for a very early safety car around lap 9 or 10, take the hards till the end, and he'll be in a good racing position. Hard tires though around Miami. What you guys think? I haven't raced here before. If any of you have raced here, let me know how it feels to warm up these tires around here. By the looks of it, I don't think the drivers are having a good time warming up these hard but durable tires. Hello Ashton, welcome just in time. We are in the formation lab and I just have enough time to look at the chat while I miss my dear commentator partner Sarthak today. and we are gonna be riding this solo, but to partner us we have 12 more drivers out on track to give us some entertainment, and hopefully you will enjoy it too. Give us your predictions. Who do you think will be the winner? Who do you think will be a surprise podium sitter today? Will there be someone outside the top 10 who may make it into the points? Well, outside the top 10 there's only two of them, Arbifello and Freeze. Arbifello, known for his last two question mark challenges, he will be the one to watch out here if he can get a good start. And there you go. Oh, sick Nick, that's not the way you do it. Ay ay ay. And he gets a DSQ. Kuberabi gets a DSQ. What's happening with Haas in the home race? Is this some kind of a joke? Is Gunther gonna have a word with them after the race? Oh, oi oi oi. But anyway, we're gonna have a race start very soon. And from the front row, Envy and Andre are gonna duke it out into turn 1. Andre will have the inside. Looks like he might have gotten a poor start. Envy gets a good one though. He will go away and, well, safely into it. Andre though sends it back down the inside. There's more action happening down. Everyone is running wide at turn 1, taking the exit. Streeter already getting a 5-second penalty for collision with Dishy. And there's some more action happening. Arbifello and Gout swapping positions, going side by side into middle sector. Well, not middle sector, into the end of the first sector. Kuberabi, what's happened there? He's dropped down to P12, starting on the medium tires. Not a good place for him to be at the start here. And 5-second penalty, another 5-second coming in for Streeter. What's happened to him? Let's just quickly ride on board and see. Looks like he is holding up a train, one very long angry train behind him, and the top three have broken away. 3 seconds is the gap, but look at this. Streeter now finds an opportunity. No, not Streeter, that's Dishy. Yes, Dishy finds an opportunity. Horning though sends it a little bit too deep into the corner, goes wide, and Dishy will take the position away. UK and Horning now will swap positions. Can Horning hold on to it? UK going super brave, has to exit, take the exit and cut the corner to avoid the collision. Will UK return the position? Oh no, that's Dishy who has gone around. What a great start it was from him, but he has gone down the order. Thankfully though, he's only 2 seconds behind, but no, look at that. Look at that, his front wing is gone. Dishy, that's not a good start for him. He will be going into the pits now, and that's not gonna help him either way. Envy has pulled out a second gap to Andre already. Signic is still within touching distance, and he's looking pacey at the start here. And few more things happening. Kuberabi is into the pits. He have damage. Big Man Joe has damage, looks like it. Horning and Dishy. So 4 drivers not getting a first lap correctly. Freeze and Gouts, what's happening here? Oh, looks like Freeze has disconnected, and Gouts will take that free position away. Now let's quickly just check the penalty situation over here. Yes, Streeter has a 10-second penalty for 2 collisions, and those 5 seconds will be served in the pit lane, which means it is not going to help his finishing time. He will be dropping down the order. He will be losing track position. He will be losing time on track, and that is not going to help. Back to the action on track. We have Streeter who is being hounded by UK. Signic looks like he's still within touch of Andre, and Andre is still within touch of Envy. About a second separating the top 3, and UK will be the first one to mount a challenge on Streeter. These two now have broken away from the pack behind, so we might just be seeing some individual battles starting to form. Andre has dropped down even further. What's happening? Signic gets pretty close to Andre, almost hitting the gearbox. Well, but he manages to keep it out of harm's way. Lap 3, there you go. DRS will be enabled this lap. Signic setting the fastest lap of the session already. Looking really pacey on the start here. If Andre, can he keep the gap within a second and get the DRS of Envy? Sector 1, the high speed section is coming. It is crucial. Let's see if Andre nails this. Looks like he's lost a bit of time on the entry. Signic though, he is managing to keep in touch, and looks like at turn 7, oh, just on the edges of track limits, the Signic goes a little deep, and he will lose DRS as well. Andre will lose DRS as well, and that means the DRS train has been broken. But one DRS action we might see is UK immediately on Streeter. He might go for the overtake, and right behind Gouts, is going for a move on RB Fellow. They're not waiting. Gouts wants to go for the move immediately. Will he go for it? DRS is now activated. Maybe down the inside. Come on, Gouts. You can do it. Now down the inside, Gouts will go. Can he outbreak and keep himself on track? Looks like he will. RB Fellow will play this slow game. Oh, Gouts, no, 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 that's not the way you take the corner, Gouts. Falling victim to the sling-ish chicane here in Miami. Now he will fall down. RB Farrello once again proving why he's so good at playing the patient game. Forced, well, not even forced his arrival into a mistake. Gouts just made a mistake on his own, and RB Fellow will take that P5 away. Envy now responds to the fastest of Sicknick, now goes fastest himself. About 1.1 seconds separating the top three, and well, it's still early days, but looks like the top three are pulling away for their way. UK now has once again gone for the move, but not close enough on the pit straight here. Two longer straights will be coming in the middle sector and towards the end. UK trying to take the alternate line to stay out of the dirty air and into the middle, into the end of first sector here, the high speed section. Following another car is going to be pretty important. There's some yellow flags going at the back, and that is oh no, Big Man Joe, that's an Alfa Romeo going around, and he has spun coming out of the last corner on the medium tires as well, and he's going to drop back from Horning and Dishy. Back to the action real quick. Up in front, UK, what can he do this time around on the back straight here on the second DRS straight? He wants to go down the inside, pokes his nose, but doesn't go for the move immediately. He knows that he can get past. One more DRS straight is coming. Perhaps that's where he will want to make the move. Let's watch this real closely into the middle sector. This tricky chicane, UK managing to follow really closely, and Gouts behind him has gone around once again. And that just promotes Freeze back up to P7. Freeze managing to rejoin just in time to take the position away. Back to UK though, 5 tenths behind. Not going for the move just yet. Very patient game being played there by UK. Streeter playing this smart as well. Not deploying his battery just yet. Ooh, almost touching the wall there, UK. Be careful, sir. Oh no, whoa, what happened there to Freeze? Just as he rejoined the session, he was gonna probably have a good run on the pit straight. Gouts doesn't need a second invitation to make an overtake and gets the P7 away. So I guess what goes wrong comes around. But one thing that has not changed yet is Yuki's position down in P5. Still following Streeter around. Can Streeter drag him back to the top 3? Sicknick has dropped off quite significantly. He's 2.8 seconds behind Andre, and Andre is not even closing up to Envy. So top 3 still within their own world there up in front, breaking away from the rest of the pack. UK, can he go for the move once again? No, just pokes his nose around the outside, runs a little bit deep, messes up the corner, but that puts Streeter off track a bit as well. And that's another Mercedes spinning. That is Freeze once again spinning at the exit of turn 7. UK, will he go for the overtake this time around? Let's see if he wants to go for it. And once again, UK is not rushing to make the move. Is he waiting for a mistake from Streeter? Looks like Streeter is not gonna be budging anytime soon. Streeter is just playing this calmly as well. So it's just back and forth between these two for right now. Okay, now we have some action once again on the back straight here. The final DRS straight, possibly another one of the best overtaking opportunities before the lap ends. On the back straight, Dishy activates the DRS with the medium tires as well. Better exit out of the chicane, and down the inside he will go. Freeze goes a little bit wide and gets the cutback on him. Now Freeze will get the DRS on this pit straight, but loses a bit of momentum on the exit. Oh, Big Man Joe has spun once again. Oh, my bad. That's not Big Man Joe. That's Horning who has spun on the exit once again. Oh, this last corner I think is gonna be a bit of a massacre zone. Kubarabi, can he make it through safely this time around? Let's hope so. And that is an AlphaTauri in the middle sector. That's Dishy who has gone around this time. My apologies. That's not the middle sector. That is the third corner of the track, and he has gone around. Horning now can see him within sights. Let's quickly go back in front. UK once again on the back straight here. Can he? Will he? Does he want to go for a move? UK, come on. We're just waiting for a move to happen here. 6.9 seconds is the gap to Signic, so that's not really changing. But the top two, Andre and Envy, are pulling away. Ooh, very close there by UK. Now let's ride on board with him and see how he's taking his corners. Look at that. He's just trying to take the alternate lines, trying to stray out of the dirt here that might give him some understeer or overstay into this corner, taking those curbs, risking a spin there, but making sure he follows Streeter around well, quite nicely, and looks like this might be his opportunity. Gets a pretty good exit. UK now, he will go for the attack. Immediately DRS has been activated. Streeter gets a little bit of a poor exit. Side by side they are already, and UK with DRS will go down the inside. Can he defend this corner now? He will be under attack in the next corner. Streeter waits patiently, and looks like he will get a better line through this Mickey Mouse section. 610 the gap already. Oh, UK. Oh, that looked like he was gonna spin for a moment there. But there you go. Once again, Streeter now will get the return favor with DRS. Now, will he go for a move? Looks like he wants to go for it already. He looks like to be the faster driver on the straights. Even before DRS was activated, he was already alongside. And there you go. Once again, Streeter makes the move. Easy as you like. And into the last sector, it runs a bit deep. UK tries to go from around the outside of the last corner. Doesn't make the move stick, but still stays within 3 seconds. So once I think we are having a battle of the wing levels. UK might be running slightly more downforce here, able to follow Streeter through the corners, while Streeter is just having that edge on straight line speed to keep it up. Okay, now one more time. Lap 8 of the race. We are not even 1/3 of the distance yet, and we have, well, not too much of action going on track, but just enough to keep us entertained for a moment before the pit stop phase begins. UK, as I suspect, is running. Oh, wow, he did not let me complete the sentence. UK gets a 3-second penalty for his troubles. Streeter gets, well, he's already on a penalty. Streeter, oh, what's happened there? We just saw a glimpse of a wheel spin from Streeter. Is that signs of trouble? No, looks like he's still okay out on track. He is being able to keep up on the straights. Yes, so it is. I guess that's proof enough that Streeter is running a very low aero setup around here, and that's keeping him safe in P4, but that's not helping his overall race pace to catch up to the front three. UK in the meantime has been able to follow Streeter around lap after lap, and it's just a matter of time when UK will make the move and try to break out of this DRS. And let's turn our attention quickly now. Big man Joe. Oh well, that's a safety car maybe, and that's a full course yellow. Safety car has been called out. Is this the moment the medium runners have been waiting for? Are they going to dive into the pits, take the hearts till the end? Looks like they are still staying on. Okay, well, let's just give them a lap when the safety car will bunch them up. And Envy, Andre and Signic, I think they might just be relieved to have this little bit of a break and calm things down. Signic, who has been dropping down the order, will definitely love this as well. UK and Streeter, who were fighting tooth and nail for this position, now will find themselves pretty close to the lead once again. But unfortunate for Streeter, he has that 10-second penalty, 5 seconds picked up at the starting lap for collisions with another driver So he will be serving those and losing more time in the pit lane. Fortunately for him, he has a pretty hefty gap to RB Fellow down in P6. So serving one penalty now will mean he will be out safely in front of RB Fellow, assuming both of them make a pit stop. Now into the pits, no one is pitting at, Envy is staying out, Andre is staying out. Will Signic risk it and go for the medium tires immediately? No, he stays out as well. UK is out. Streeter still staying out as well. So there's quite bold decisions coming in from the drivers. I wonder if someone would like to try the medium tires to go till the end. Dishy, unfortunate for him, he has retired and he will be leaving the session. His teammate though senses the opportunity. RB Ferrello will be the first one to jump into the pits. I'm assuming that's a set of medium tires coming our way and some action coming on the restart of the safety car. There you go, the yellow wall tires are going on to the AlphaTauri, and that is some bold decisions there. Can he last another 20 laps on these tires? Big Man Joe, who did start on the hard tires, went on to the medium tires at the end of lap 1, will take back those hard tires now to go till the end. So he looks good to go till the end. Perhaps some more track position to be gained from him if no more safety car comes out. Things are coming down a bit. Horning might just want to go for a pit stop. Kuberabi, yes, he has made a pit stop, so he is on fresh hard tires. He will go till the end, looks like it. So it's gonna be another battle of the strategies after the safety car has gone in. All mediums, all hards versus new hards, and some fresh mediums there. RB Fellow will be quick off the line. Alright, now let's just take a breather, everyone. If you're watching, hit that like button and subscribe as well to stay tuned to watch our races weekly. Today it is round number 5 in season number 6 and we are at Miami Grand Prix, home of the Haas F1 team. Running in P3 currently is Signic, carrying the flag for the Haas team right now. In the top 3, looks like he has the pace for at least a podium. Kuberabi in the meantime, who did start on the medium tires, had an incident on the first lap, forced to go on a different set of tires. Now he's back on the hard tires. He will go till the end, so it's looking, well, somewhat what's the word, they have somehow recovered from this position, and to go till the end he will definitely make somebody. Gouts, what's happening there? Why is he so late into the pits? I think he's just called it on the right time. RB Fellow might get a jump though, because while Gouts is in the pits, this might just be a jump. No, but Gouts gets out ahead. What a call by Gouts to pit a lap later under the safety car and still come out in P6. A lap of fresh tires might just help him, and he is gonna be looking good to go till the end from here, I must say, if anything. The top 5, if it's a good decision to stay out, it's a bad one. Only time will tell, because RB Fellow and Gouts are on their tail on this restart here. Alright, once again, quick reminder to everyone, hydrate. We're gonna have a safety car restart probably at the end of this lap. Let's see if the safety car has punched out everyone. No, we still have Kuberabi and Horning all the way at the back of the grid. So one more lap. This only helping out the medium runners because they're going to be able to extend the tires till the end. Let's see if any more drivers would like to chance it with a late tire change at the end of the safety car period. And a quick penalty reminder as well, Streeter still has those 10-second time penalties on his name, and yes, that is going to be costly to him. 2 5-second penalties to be served in the pit lane. That's roughly about 20-second time lost by being stationary. That is not gonna help his case unless there are more safety cars and a bit more pace and a bit more luck coming into his safety car stayed on another lap. So we are assuming this will be the third and final lap of the safety car. So Horning and Kuberabi, come on, catch up to the safety car or you'll be left out on the restart. Big Man Joe, how has his race been going on so far? Let's see, he is on the hard tires of 3 laps. So yeah, everyone apart from the top 5 have pitted, and Freeze. So it's interesting decision by Freeze that to not pit for fresh tires, considering everyone around him is on fresh tires. Alright, some support coming in for Signic already. Signic for podium. Indeed, it is looking good. Top 3 have the pace to pull away and manage their own race. But question is, are they quick enough to break away from Gauts and RB Fellow, who will be on the hunt on this restart? And the second question will be, is there any more twists to come in the later part of the race? Any more safety cars or VSC that could throw another spanner into the strategies of these drivers? This will be the end of safety car period. Let's take a breather for a moment. Let's see these cars weaving to warm up their tires before the chaos ensues. Everyone, get ready. Here we go. Safety car has been called in. 3 laps. The maximum number of laps the safety car will stay out in the game. That's over. And NB, well, this is the familiar sight. NB leading a safety car restart. Andre right behind him. And Signic in the contention for the podium. Can he make a good start? Oh, that is exactly what Signic would have hoped for, but not in that fashion. That's a spin for Andre under the safety car, trying to warm up those hard tires. Envy takes the opportunity to escape. UK, what's happened to him? Did he spin out on the safety car as well? Looks like he might have. And that's his race over. He spun out of the last coming out of the last corner there. And well, he might have hit the wall. We can't see what's happening behind. Horning has gone into the wall. Streeter has, oh my goodness, what's happening here? Streeter has lost it as well. We lost 3 drivers on the restart. Andre spun, UK has spun and DNF. Streeter has DNF as well. So that releases RB Fellow and Gauts now into P2 and 3. What's happened to Signic, who was running in P2? He's lost his front wing. Oh no, that has gone a total 180 from the safety car restart to just a lap later. And what has that transpired into? NV getting a 3-second lead on Gauts and RB Fellow. Are they going to work together to catch up to NV? Looks like RB Fellow may just want to play this a bit more feisty. He's going for the move. He's sticking pretty close to Gauts on the restart. These tires are still going to take a lap or two to warm up properly. RB Fellow hustling the car around the chicane, now coming onto the back straight. No DRS just yet, as the safety car has just gone in. Lap 15 will have DRS, but RB Fellow is not waiting around. Gauts is defending hard. RB Fellow is attacking for his life. A podium is up for grabs. RB Fellow, will he go down the inside? No, he plays it safe. One more corner. Will he want to go at the end of this lap? Gauts gets a bit of a poor exit. NB in the meantime, whoa, setting a fastest time on the restart, so that's some serious space shown from him. RB Fellow will stick right behind for another lap. Fraze and Andre, they find themselves, the teammates find themselves in P4 and 5. Andre will be looking to get past Freeze and possibly drag his teammate along. And there you go, team orders are immediately in play from Mercedes. Where have we seen that? James moment. Andre up to P4 once again and will chase down RB Fellow and Gauts. So P2 might just be in contention still for Andre right now. Alright, and as we can see, Signic on the far side of the track. Unfortunate for him, he'll be back into the pits. It was about time for him to make a pit stop anyway. Well, if he can recover from this, that's gonna be a good race. Medium tires for him to go till the end and a new wing. So he will be looking to mount a comeback on those medium tires, and undercut attempt of some sort. But that won't be enough as for now. But lucky for him, there are still some drivers out on track on old tires. And immediately we have a few more battles ensuing. RB Fellow started on the last row. This man, time after time, has shown to us that track position does not matter to him somehow. And starting at the back is just meaning he will have a good race. Let's hope he has a better one as he tries to mount an attack on Gauts here. Gauts, the only McLaren who show up today, has been putting on a good performance. Ooh, little white there looks like from RB Fellow. Or that might have been my eyes playing some tricks on me. Big Man Joe now finds himself behind Freeze. Oh, Freeze goes defensive. Big Man Joe not waiting around. Goes around the outside. Freeze. Can he get a better exit out of turn 1? No. Looks like Big Man Joe will stick into that P5 position, splitting the Mercedes for now. Alright, now let's turn our eyes once again to the battle for the podium position. Well, the 2 steps, so either one could go the right way. RB Ferro now has DRS on Gouts. In the meantime, he's not really catching up on Envy despite being on softer and fresher tires. So it's gonna look like a smooth sailing for Envy up in front. Can he keep it clean as he has shown time and time? Or will he bottle it as he has shown at occasional times that, sometimes being up in the lead, no pressure, can also lead to mistakes. Middle sector here is a lot of action with Big Man Joe now holding up the train of Freeze and Kubarabi. Oh, RB Fellow pokes his nose once again, but no. Gouts stays steadfast and keeps his position for now. Kubarabi gets within DRS once again, has fresher tires than Freeze up ahead, and that is causing him to lose a bit of time behind Freeze. Oh, we have almost missed it. There you go. Gouts has lost the position to RB Fellow, made an audacious dive around the outside. Oh boy, I wish we have replays on this and I might have been a bit quicker on the scene. But now RB Fellow has released himself into P2 to chase down Envy and possibly the race win. Envy, be reminded, he still has to make a pit stop, so as it looks, RB Fellow and Gouts are in the seat for a win. There's yellow. What's happening there? Oh, it's Horning. Once again, he's gone wide. Has he still have his front wing? Looks like it's just intact. No front wings lost. So that is good news for him. Big Man Joe has broken away from Freeze and Kubarabi. But Kubarabi now looks like he wants to get a bit of this action as well. Not enough to make a move on this straight. After this Mickey Mouse section, another DRS zone is coming. Perhaps that's where he might make the move. Look at how much closer he is in this section with those fresher tires, able to keep up. Now on to this important traction zone. Does he get it right? Looks like gets a better exit as well. Freeze taking it a bit cautiously. Now here you go. This is the battle we've been waiting for. Can the DRS plus a bit of slipstream and some battery power make the help him make a move? And looks like Freeze might have just done it. Can he keep it clean on the exit though? Yes, he does. And up into P6, Kubara will go. Freeze calls it a day on these hard tires. He will go into the pits. Oh, gets a 5-second penalty. That is not going to help his case. Now once again, Andre, who spun on the safety car restart behind the safety car during the safety car in lap, has found himself now in P4. Some insane pace being shown there here by Andre here, I must say, on 16 lap all mediums, 16 lap all hards. Oh boy, that's even more impressive. And chasing down Gouts for that podium position. But be reminded, Andre still has to make this pit stop, so Gouts can play this smart and let Andre go through. But the question is, will he want to fight this hard just to preserve that podium position? And this is only going to invite Big Man Joe and Kubarabi back into the fray. Freeze is back now, down in P7, but on fresh medium tires. He will most possibly go till the end. There you go. DRS has been activated on the back straight here. Andre, will he go for the move? Oh, gets a gap around the outside. Gouts goes defensive, takes the inside line, forces Andre a little bit onto the unfavorable part. Andre now dives into the pits. Would have been a good call to pit on the safety car, but now he's gonna lose a lot of track position. P5, P6 is gonna drop to P7 as his teammate might come through as well. So that releases Gouts once again to race on. But right behind him now is Big Man Joe, who did not really qualify that badly, I must say. At P4 he started, P4 where he is now. He suddenly finds himself in a podium position. Envy, in the meantime, has an 8-second gap opened up to RB Fairlow, and the gap is going up as the laps count down. Oh, so this is gonna come down really close for Envy as well, because let's look at the leader gap. Envy is gonna come out right around P5 where Kubarabi and Andre are. So that is gonna, he's gonna have to make a drive of the season, if anything, to go back into the lead. RB Fellow playing this smart, possibly not pushing these tires too hard to take them till the end. Gouts realizing what's happening as well. Horning has retired on the exit of the last corner. Sicknick has disconnected. What's happened there? And is there going to be another safety car? It is going to be a second safety car in the race. Wow. Okay, now I can breathe. And this neutralizes the race once again. And Envy, who is in the lead, gets a free pit stop here. So he might have just played this right by extending his stint by a lap or two. Gets a free pit stop under the safety car. Andre, unlucky with the timing. One lap a little too early there. He is down in P6. The question is, what's God's gonna do? Why is he in the pits? Is he gonna go for the soft tires? This is interesting. This is where it gets spicy. Gouts. There you go, red stripe wall tires. That is the soft tires. And a wing change for Gouts. Oh, what's happened there? Oh no. Gouts getting a wing change there. That means he might have picked up some damage along the way. Soft tires though, this will help him to gain some positions on the restart. Well, we are on lap 19. After this lap, we'll have 10 more laps of racing, assuming we have 3 laps of safety car. That's gonna be 8 laps of pure chaos and racing. Up in front, RB Fairlow, who was looking like he could go till the end and possibly win the race. Unfortunately, his plans has been disrupted by that safety car, and suddenly he finds himself being hunted down by Envy, who just made that free pit stop, came out right behind RB Fairlow as well. So Big Man Joe on the hard tires still. 10 laps of hard tires, has not pitted. Kubarabi in P4, still out on track. Andre finds himself now back up to P5. Chance of redemption for him. Second time around, can he keep it clean on the safety car restart? Indeed, a wing change was a nice move from Gouts. That might have been crucial, and that might have been the reason why he went into the pits in the first place. And soft tires will help him along the way. Sicknick has reconnected. He's not having the best of races, having an incident on the first safety car restart, losing that P2 after what looked like to be a collision, which we have definitely missed, and back down to P8. Well, I said down to P8, that's pretty much the last driver on track, so there's nothing to lose for Sicknick right around now, so he could gamble it on the soft tires till the end, and gamble it he will not. Okay, interesting decision to stay out. Alright folks, I'll leave you to it on the safety car lap here just for a few seconds. I have to go AFK. I'll be back in about 20 seconds, so BRB. Hopefully no one spins under the safety car once again, and this might be the safety car in lap, so I better get my errand done real quick. If that was not 20 seconds, I don't know what it is, but we came back right at the correct moment here. Safety car is in this lap, so it did not stay out for full 3 laps. That's because all the drivers have bunched up once again, and that will be advantage for the medium and hard runners. Gouts will not want to be on the soft tires for too long, so he would have hoped for a safety car for a lap longer. And there you go. That's a big pull away from RB Fellow. Tries to get away, and Chubarabi is dropping positions already on the hard tires on the restart. Not a good start for him. Oh, and he's stuck on the last corner there. Aye. Oh boy. Well, anyway, let's go back to the front where RB Fellow now will be chased down by Envy, which is gonna be inevitable. Envy's gonna probably make the move real soon, and let's go back to the intervals for you guys to watch it. Big Man Joe finds himself under pressure from well, I was gonna say finds himself under pressure from Andre, but Andre has put himself in a position of trouble by picking up the 3-second penalty. Gouts not really catching up to the pack just yet. Ooh, my goodness, that was close. Almost bump drafting Big Man Joe into the middle sector. Slow part here. Envy already pretty close, almost on the gearbox of RB Fellow. Will you want to wait for the DRS? I wonder. Will Andre wait for the DRS or go for the move immediately? Oh, Andre, not again. Was it him or Freeze? Yeah, indeed it was Freeze who ran a little bit wide there on the exit, and that gives Gouts an opportunity to make a move. Soft tires, will Gouts go for it? Weaves to the inside, weaves to the outside, and he has to settle behind him for now. Big Man Joe has been under attack from the Mercedes of Andre. Now takes the inside, defends the inside. Andre will go around the outside, sets the fastest lap of the race for now. And will he try? He's trying. Oh, a little bit of tie contact there. Oh, that's pretty close. That's very marginal on the attack, but Andre makes it through to P3 after a hard-fought battle with Big Man Joe. Next up for him will be RB Fellow, who has been overtaken by Envy, and once again me doing a noob mistake and missing that overtake. Envy, well, business resumes as usual for him, back in the lead and pulling a lead already. Okay, and we have a 3-way battle forming already, and would you look at that. Big Man Joe in P4 with 13 lap all hards, followed by Freeze who's on 5 laps all medium tires, and Gouts who's on 3 laps all soft tires. So it's a battle of the tires. One tire is gonna fall off real quick, the other is gonna fall off not too quick, but all of them are converging on each other. Freeze carrying a time penalty as well, and let's get a penalty check real quick. 5-second time penalty for Freeze for speeding into the pit lane when he went into the pits. Unfortunate for him, so that is going to be served at the end. Big Man Joe runs a little bit wide on the final corner there, and it's gonna set him back a little bit. Freeze is sensing the opportunity, goes for the move around the outside. Oh, gets the big squeeze from Big Man Joe. Big Man Joe still has the inside, but not the momentum that he needs. A little bit of collision there. Big Man Joe now taps the side of Freeze, and there's some ping pong going on. Gouts senses an opportunity in the midst of this confusion, tries to go for a move, tries to go for a double move around the outside. Can he make it though? Oh, Gouts so close to hitting the wall and the Mercedes. Well, once again Big Man Joe somehow came back up in front. Andre now has made the move on RB Fellow, but look at that, RB Fellow is not gonna give up. He knows Andre has a 3-second penalty, so this is a podium, a P2 worth fighting for. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Gouts, is he gonna send it on the inside? No, he does not. Keeps it safe, and Sickling has joined the battle in the midst of this confusion, and look at that. It's a gaggle of cars in the middle sector. Everyone trying to squeeze through this single lane zone and just barely making it through alive. Here we go. Andre now has DRS on RB Fellow. It's getting a little bit spicy here. Andre is running a little bit low on battery. RB Fellow can play this smart. can take the P2 away if he wants to, but back behind, what's gonna happen? There's too much action going on out on track today. These guys need to calm down, but 6 laps to go. It's all to play for. Understandably, they want to go for the position. RB Fellow sticks within a second for now. Behind them, Freeze will be holding our train all the way down to P7. A 4-man battle for P4. They all know within 5 seconds they are gonna get the position, but Big Man Joe, Sicknick, Goats, all eyeing for that P4 for now. It looks like Andre has finally broken out of RB Fellow's DRS, and rightfully so with those fresh tires. So RB Fellow will be looking to just bring it home on these tires, make no mistakes, and keep the gap to Freeze for now. That's all he needs to do for a last to podium challenge that he's always been yearning for. And there you go, Big Man Joe around the inside. Oh, another bit of contact going on between these two. It's not gonna end just yet. Big Man Joe sticks it on the inside and gets the next corner to him, and we'll take it. Oh, a little bit squiggly there. We'll Freeze go for a move immediately once again. It's a train. It's someone's position to take, and that is Kubarabi on the back. No! Kubarabi loses his front wing in the middle sector. It's going from bad to worse for the Haas team, as up in front Envy now pulls a gap of 5 seconds and sets the fastest lap as well. So maximum points coming his way, but once again battle for P4. It's not gonna end just yet. Sicknick goes down the inside, takes I was gonna say he's gonna take the position, and he got spun around by Freeze. No, and Freeze spins himself. What's happening there? Karma playing itself. Oi. And that means Big Man Joe now gets a breakaway in P4. Goats still chasing down on the soft tires, might be just falling off a little bit lap by lap, still in P5. Sicknick now in P6, unhappy after that collision. Would have put him right in contention for the P4. He still has some ground to make up. Alright, 5 laps to go, and the tension is building up with RB Fellow now up there in P3. I wonder how much of his tires are left. Let's just take a look at the tires. Big Man Joe on 16 lap all medium hards versus RB Fellow's 15 lap all medium tires, so it could still get pretty spicy in the last 5 laps. These mediums might just fall off, and Big Man Joe, he's already closing down the gap. It's coming down about half a second shift off in that one sector alone. Looks like it might just come down to the wire here. Perhaps the last lap overtake. Who will have the battery? Who will have the straight line speed? Who will have the balls to go around the outside or the inside and make an overtake for P3? Alright, in the meantime, let's just give some attention to our race leader, who's not been given much love today, I'll say. Well, what a race he has had so far. Pole position by almost 3/4 of a second there, and then having a good start as well, pulling away out of DRS immediately in the first 3 laps, and then managing his race from there on. Decided not to pit under the first safety car, which would have been a close call if the safety car did not come out for the second time, but he got lucky with the second one. Stays out, and just a lap enough for the safety car to come out and made that free pit stop. Once again, he has extended a 4-second gap to Andre, who has been closing him down lap by lap, but that 3-second time penalty might just hold him back a little bit longer. RB Fellow now has dropped more than 3 seconds behind Andre, so P2 might be out of the question just yet. Well, he might be even losing P3 now, because look at that, another 1.5 seconds. Wow, Big Man J is on a charge in this last few laps. Gout still not too far behind. Sicknick still trying to recover. P3 might just be there. Oh, that is a Mercedes. That is Andre who spun on the exit of that last corner there, and that has invited RB Fellow back into the 3-second window. Question is, can RB Fellow stick within 3 seconds once again? Did Andre cook his tires? Did he get damage out of that? It's interesting to see. Let's see if he loses some time around here. And the answer will be no. Looks like Andre has this under control for now, but one more of those incidents will be costly for him because you may not know how much more it's gonna affect your car. RB Fellow once again will be looking to hold on to dear life. 3 laps, 2.5 to go, 2.5 seconds the gap to Big Man Joe, who's been closing it at a rate of knots. Second and a half shift of from this lap. Both are depleting their resources to close up on each other. Kubarabi, ooh, okay, that's some redemption for the Haas team. Gets the fastest lap of the session for now. Once again, another second and a half. Indeed, look at that. From 4.5 to 3 seconds to 1.5, almost 1.5. 2 seconds the gap now. So about 3.5 seconds cut down within the space of 2 laps, and is only getting closer. The medium tires are, oh my goodness, 17 laps old. I wonder how is RB Farlow hanging on there. Signic has managed to get himself in the DRS of Gouts. Both are probably gonna be having some words with each other and with drivers later on with regards to the incidents. But yeah, our position's still up for grabs. Oh, there's another yellow. That is Freeze at the back of the grid, who has had another incident on his own, spinning out of the last corner. So once again, doing what his teammate did. Thankfully, no one right behind him to take advantage of that. Okay, and this is starting to get spicy. 2 laps to go. 1.5. Ooh, Signic running super wide there, and that's no, that is hitting the wall. That might be some damage for Signic. And although he's still within DRS, he did get a pretty poor exit there, and that would have at least helped him to get in position, but no, he did not, and almost hitting the rear of Gouts into the next corner here. Middle sector here, the tricky part. Can they hold on a lap longer? Big Man Joe, can he push? Can he squeeze the throttle a little bit more to get within DRS on this exit? Let's find out if he indeed can do it. Looks like RB Fellow might have just held on for a little bit longer. 1 lap might just be enough. Big Man Joe finally gets within a second, but at the cost of depleting entire of his battery pack. Signic depletes his battery, goes around the outside of Gouts. Gouts takes the inside. Ooh, very tentative. Signic runs a little bit wide. Gouts trying not to run into Signic, and that has resulted in Signic taking away the P5. Gouts still within DRS. He is going for the move once again. Down the inside. No, he plays it safe. Ooh, okay, this is the final lap, and we still have some battles on hand. Big Man Joe within 6 tenths now of RB Fellow. It's gonna be a last lap attempt for P3. Signic and Gouts are gonna be fighting it up for P5 here, so it's not over just yet. Hold on to your seat, hold on to your pants, folks. It's one last lap, half sector to go. And he's already in the middle sector. He's gonna be ending the race pretty soon, but we have some action here. Big Man Joe, now this is his final chance. DRS wide open. Can he go for the overtake? He goes around the outside. RB Fellow will take the inside and goes super wide. Big Man Joe, ooh, looks, that's so close, and RB Fellow gets a little squiggle on the exit, and he will lose some time. Big Man Joe, can he keep it ahead though? Signic has managed to get past Gouts as well, so its positions being swapped all over the place, and suddenly Signic is looking at the prospect of a P4 here. But let's quickly go back to Envy, who has raced a flawless race today across the line. Come on, give us a weave or a spin. There you go, a squiggle, and he gets the P1. Andre will come around for P2. Big Man Joe has done just enough to keep that P3. RB Fellow will do just enough to keep that P4. Signic, what a race he's had, from good to bad to good once again. P5 for him. Gouts will come close in P6. Woo. And there you go. There you go, folks. And 2 more drivers as Freeze and Kubarabi are going to come across the line pretty soon. That's your provisional grid. Top 6. Envy winning from Andre, from Big Man Joe. What a podium there. RB Fellow from last row of the grid to P4, Signic in P5, Gouts in P6, Freeze will now come across the line for P7, and Kubarabi will round off the finishes for today. For DNFs, 8 finishes. What a race it has been in Miami, and well, a surprise podium I must say, but not a surprise considering the caliber of this driver who got the driver of the day, RB Ferlo. Once again, congratulations for that award. Last grade to P3. I can't stop saying that, but he does it time after time, and you can't stop getting impressed. It's gonna do his thing every single race. Envy once again does what he does best, wins races for you. And that has been it. The Miami Grand Prix round number 5 of Bwoah Racing League Season 6 has come to an end. Kubarabi for the Haas team will take the fastest lap, and that will, somehow I'll say salvage something for the Haas team in their home race. A bad showing for some of the drivers, a good showing for the likes of RB Ferrello and even Free starting from P12 as well. 4 drivers did not finish the race, so unfortunate there. Envy keeping it clean. Andre kept it clean as well somehow. Managed to recover after that unfortunate spin under the first safety car restart. Somehow comes home for P2. Congratulations and thank you once again, folks. And thank you for tuning in as always to the 25 of you who have tuned in right now. 32 as the timer has has a moment of keeping up. Thank you for joining in. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on the stream, leave a comment, and we will see you next weekend, maybe the other weekend, I don't know. We'll see. We are heading to Baku City Circuit, which is the home of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So yes, as for now, I've been your host for today, Dalvin, and well, virtually Sartek, wherever you are, he's been your host as well, and we will see you all in the next race. Till then, everyone, stay safe and race cleanly. Ciao.